Good afternoon and welcome back to Deb's True Crime Notebook. We have more updates on information in the opening statements for day one of the Richard Allen trial. 9:53 a.m., day one. Attorney Andrew Baldwin commenced the defense's opening statement with the assertion that Richard Allen is truly innocent and emphasized that there is reasonable doubt. He continued by expressing, "We want the truth to emerge in this courtroom for the families." Baldwin criticized the state's investigation, stating it was, quote, messed up from the beginning. He claimed the state had lost interviews after interview and that we will never see them again. Baldwin mentioned that hair found in Abby's hand had a root containing DNA, which seemed to potentially match a female relative of Libby rather than Richard Allen. In 7 years, they never submitted the mother or sister's hair for DNA testing, Baldwin added. The defense argued that Allen and the girls were never on the trail simultaneously, asserting that Allen departed by 1:30 p.m. that day. His car is gone by 2:15, Baldwin stated. If his car is gone, then Richard Allen is gone. Abby Williams and Libby German were tragically killed in Delphi in 2017. Baldwin claims that witness Betsy Blair will testify she saw a car while driving by the lot, but he insists that the vehicle does not resemble Allen's at all. The defense went on to assert that the prosecution will continuously release video after video and audio after audio featuring the confessions of an innocent man. Baldwin stated he entered that prison in a vulnerable state. Baldwin also mentioned that Allen expressed to his family, "Perhaps I'll just confess to everything so you won't have to endure this pain." The defense aimed to challenge the prosecution's claim that the bullet found near the girls' bodies was connected to Allen. Baldwin highlighted that the law enforcement frequently uses the type of bullet discovered at the crime scene, emphasizing that there was no inquiry to see if any officer was missing a .40 caliber bullet. Furthermore, he pointed out that the property owner where the girls were found owns a .40 caliber weapon, yet the firearm was never examined to determine if it corresponded with the recovered bullet. At 9:37 a.m., prosecutor Nick McClellan, represented the state of Indiana, commenced the opening statement, which lasted approximately 15 minutes. He highlighted that the case centers on three critical elements: the bridge guy, the unspent bullet found at the scene, and the tragic murders of Libby and Abby. McClellan proceeded to recount the events that unfolded on the day of the murders. On an unseasonably warm day, February 13, 2017, Libby and Abby were visiting the Monon Trails, with Kelsey German, Libby's sister, giving them a lift. They were best friends, always together, more like sisters, McClellan noted about the two girls. Trigger warning. If you have children in the room, you might want to remove them. And if you have a sensitive heart, you might not want to hear this brief information. Prosecutor McClellan said, quote, "You're going to see the crime scene. It was a gruesome scene. Libby was completely naked. Her throat was cut, blood all over." McClellan said Abby's throat was also cut. McClellan said the jury will hear from three people who were on the trails that day who saw a man walking on the trail with a purpose, but not very friendly. McClellan said all three will testify that the man they saw was the bridge guy. McClellan also said that Allen also admitted he committed the crimes to his wife and to his mother, giving those admissions freely, admissions that only the killer would know, according to Nicholas McClellan, the prosecutor. And now you're up to date on this morning's session in the trial for Richard Allen. We'll see you next time, which will be pretty soon, I'm thinking, on Deb's True Crime Notebook. Don't forget to do all those things for me. And I really appreciate your comments. I appreciate all of your support. And I'll see you shortly.